All right, what we're working with now is writing verbal expression with addition and subtraction. And so first of all, there's some things we need to know. First thing, let me make sure I get a pen. Okay, one thing we need to know is what a variable is. And a variable is just a letter, a number, or a letter that represents a different number. And whenever you see a variable, you have to spell out a number. Okay, we can't actually say n. We have to say that it represents a number because that's what a variable does. Okay, so we have several different vocabulary words that we have to know. The first one is a verbal expression, and the second one is an algebraic expression. So a verbal expression is a statement that is written in words. It's complete sentences, no numbers. An algebraic sentence, an algebraic expression is written in algebraic terms and with numbers. So this is the one that you're going to have numbers right here. That's the one most of you like to write because it's quick and painless. Verbal expressions is the one most of you don't like to write because you have to write more. All right, the first thing we need to do is we need to be able to know some different words for addition. Well, there's plus, increase, more than, greater than, add, and probably the most important one, and I'm going to put a star by it, is sum. And the reason I'm putting a star by it is because our star words go at the beginning, and you'll see what I mean when we have to write some sentences. But when we have our star words, they have to go at the beginning. Another thing that's going to happen is our sum usually is going to have parentheses, because without the parentheses, sometimes it will be wrong. And so there's sum. One more word that I can think of is total. I want to find the total of something. So those are the main words we have for addition: plus, increase, more than, greater than, add, sum, which is super special, so we'll highlight it a different color, and total. Okay, let's go to subtraction. Well, subtraction, there's minus, subtract, decrease, less than. Less than is a very tricky one. Less than, you have to remember, is backwards. Okay, so I'm going to highlight that one too because that's another one that people will forget, but less than is backwards. Okay, and then minus, subtract, decrease, less than, difference. Difference is another important one. It has a star, so it goes at the beginning, and difference also has parentheses. And so this is another one. And the reason I'm highlighting these three is these are the three that people will forget and that will not use correctly. So those are the three that we need to be the most careful with. All right, so let's try some problems to see what it looks like. So I want us to write an expression with these two words. The first one's sum. If you notice, sum is a star, which means it goes at the beginning. So the way this will look is it'll say the sum of, now it has to go in order. So since 4 comes first, it's going to say 4. Wherever you see the and sign, the plus sign, that's where the and goes for sum. And x, and instead of x, I write a number. Increase, there's nothing special about increase. It just says increase. So that means I do what it says. It says 4. Oops, I can't write. I have to spell it out. 4 increased by a number. And I didn't use the word and for increase because, again, and, oops, I didn't say that. And only goes for sum. So that's another thing about this is that and only goes for the words sum and difference. Forgot to put that there. That's a key point. Let's try the second one. So it says difference. So difference is a star one, so it goes in the front, and it uses the word and. So that's where the and goes. So the difference of 5 comes first, so I have to use that, of 5 and x, which is a number. Less than, ooh, that's the tricky one. That's the one that has to go backwards. So it comes to it's the thing that's at the end. So it's minus x. So that's a number less than 5. All right, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to try number 3 on your own, and when you think you have it, press play to check your answers. So the first one said decrease, nothing special about decrease, so a number decreased by 12. Less than, though, that's the tricky one, that's backwards. So I write it backwards. 12 less than a number. Okay, let's go to the last type of questions, and this is when we're writing the expression. So this says 5 more than a number n. And that's it. 6 less than, less than, that's that backwards one, so I'm going to do 6 less than a number, n. And then the last one, a number increased. Increase means plus 8. That's it. So the key thing for this lesson is to make sure that you learn your vocabulary. These words are very important. Some goes at the beginning and you have the word and. Difference goes at the beginning and you have the word and. And less than is my only word that goes backwards.